Hi Daisy Campers, this is Kate Jackson with Enso Wellbeing Coaching, and today I wanted to offer an idea around a way to create some more well-being in your life in the midst of divorce. And what I wanted to talk about today was creating small healing spaces. So our environments that we put ourselves in definitely add to our positivity and our negativity. They can create stress or they can create energy. So it's really important to think about the kind of environment that you are in right now, and particularly if you're watching this during the COVID-19 time, we are relegated to some environments that we can't get out of very easily. So we are all stuck at home, we're stuck in small spaces potentially, we're trying to share spaces with other people. And so this may be an even more powerful time to try to niche out a space for yourself that can be a reset spot for you that you can go back to and know that there's some healing elements in there for you. So one of the ways that I like to think about healing spaces and some ideas that you could bring in is something from nature. You know, nature has its own sort of calming presence. It's bigger than we are. And oftentimes if we bring in nature, we can remind ourselves that there is something more to our lives than just the stress that we're under at this moment in time. So, you know, things that I have in my office, I've got birch bark. I've got little birch logs that I've cut up years ago. I've got a lot of rocks from different places that I've picked up. So anything from, I've got pine cones and feathers, bird feathers. Just all those kinds of things are little signals to me of sort of a groundedness, and that I've brought nature into this space, and it's healing for me. I think, you know, depending on what kind of space that you're thinking about, if anything is feeling cluttered, that can really prevent you from feeling any kind of self-healing. So if you can find ways to declutter a space, and it doesn't have to be the whole house, obviously. It doesn't even have to be a whole room. It may just be one corner of the room. But if you can find a way to declutter that in a way that it can create open space, so that when you look at it, when you enter it, when you sit in it, that is giving off this idea of just some opening, some space for your mind and space for your own self-healing. Another thing that might be useful is soothing sounds. So again, in my office, I have a really small water feature that I turn on when I'm working with clients, and it's just a lovely background noise that is very soothing and comforting and calming. Water certainly does that. There's white noise machines that you might want to use, so that's another idea for you. A small lamp is a great way to change up a space. It provides sort of a softer light. It's kind of a sweet way to enter something new into a space and have it be a little bit more private and make an area, you know, look different, I guess, than what it typically does with an overhead light or a larger lamp. And then you may want to bring in something to personalize that space. So things like photos or small objects, or maybe gifts that you've had from somebody else. Things that can be visual reminders to you to positive times, positive memories. Again, this is, you know, this idea of healing spaces is not that that's going to be everywhere in your environment, but if there's a place where you can train your brain to know that this is a place where I go to heal, that I go to reset, that has things that are positive to me, that's just a great way to create some self-healing for yourself and manage your well-being in the midst of divorce as well as other things. So I hope some of those tips resonate with you, and I wish you all the best.